Welcome back to the Hodgepodge channel. Today we're digging into one of the most weirdly awesome corners of the 1980s toy and cartoon history. The Tree Warriors of the Humanoids toy line. So they are called Redwood Race figures, Red Sun, Redline, and Redwood. From the freaky tree monsters to glow-in-the-light toys. Oh, we're going to look at those eyes later. We'll explore how they fit into the broader Inhumanoid universe, their cartoon ties. They even had some comic stuff, their design gimmick, and why collectors today still talk about them, and why they are so hard to find. First, a quick orientation. In 1986, the cartoon series Inhumanoids premiered a joint production of Sunbow Production and Marvel Production, animated by Toy Animation. It was part of Super Sunday
According to
cartoon block. Alongside the cartoon, Hasbro released a toy line, one of their darker, more monstrous lines in the 80s.
Despite being
in the fiction, various
share the same basic mold: the tree monster body with 4 points of articulation, green light piping, eye gimmick, and
sometimes
a
join
body
in.
that grows.
Tree Warriors,
for example, the center
of
the figure is segmented into 3 sections, fully extending the figure's essential doubles in height, measuring nearly 8 inches tall. Red Sun, the lighter red version, Redland, the darker, and Redwood, the race, is the gray one. We will see some toy reviews towards the end of this video. As for the cartoon, while the main focus was on the Inhumanoids, villains, and Earthcore heroes, these tree warriors were included in the broader world. The connection between the toy figures and specific cartoon episodes is a bit lighter than some lines, but their presence in the toy line and the show narrative gives them their place in the mythos. For a toy design perspective, the Redwood race figures are interesting for several reasons. 1, light piping. 2, telescoping body. 3, the color variants. And on the collector's market, these figures are moderately rare in good condition, especially boxed good condition. Mine, loose. Again, you'll see them here shortly. So, the legacy of these. Why do these things matter? Firstly, they reflect a trend of the 80s. Toys weren't just toys back then. Heroes in tights. They actually had some gumph to them. And monsters could have been cool. Weird creatures transformation. The Redwood race figures capture that. Secondly, they illustrate how a toy line and cartoon work together. Either minor characters got unique molds and gimmicks. Finally, for collectors today, they embodied nostalgia and distinctiveness. They're not the headline stars of Inhumanoids, but they have cult appeal. If you're digging into the weird side of collecting, this is your spot. Thanks for watching the deep dive into Redwood race figures from the Inhumanoids toy line. Which version did you like best? Dark, light, or gray? Or red, or red? Drop it in the comments if you enjoy this, and enjoy the toy review at the end of this. We'll see you next time. Peace out. All right, an old country western song said 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I got 2 of them. I got Redland and I got Red Sun, the toys that are exactly the same. I don't have Redwood, the race, which is the gray one, which is honestly, I think, the harder of the 2 to get. I don't ever have a recollection of owning that one ever in my life. So, these things look great, as I said in the short that you may have seen uploaded earlier. Got the tongue sticking out. I mean, they're exactly the same. Great piping in the eyes. Do wish they would have had different color eyes to kind of resemble a little bit of difference. Maybe an orange. I mean, Metlar had orange, so they could have done that. Decompose, I think, had orange as well. I think maybe Tendril had orange. So, I mean, it was definitely could have done a lot of different colors. But this one, I think the green just pops. This one, I don't think the green pops. I think a different color could have happened on this one. So what they do is they extend to scare you, and it's a walking tree. Kind of a weird concept. Kind of a weird thing. Kind of trippy. But welcome to some of the 80s cartoons. If it wasn't a car, a G.I. Joe, or a He-Man, really, things got weird. But they all extend and hang just like such. It's a fun toy to play with, because these, in my opinion, or at least when I played with them as bad guys, because we didn't get many of these were the stormtroopers. So had a couple of them, pew, oh, he's dead. Oh, another one comes, pew, and then just go about your day, and then have Metlar and Tendril or Decompose be your big baddies kind of a thing. But they look good. They look cool. I enjoy these very much. They do look good on a shelf. They are getting to be a little bit weird in pricing. Sometimes you can get them for $10. Sometimes they're more, it just blows my mind. But these are the toys, and they look great. Just big old rotten wood stumps. But a cool character in a cartoon that should have lasted longer anyway.